Good evening. We begin tonight with a new escalation of the conflict between the United States and Iran. Today, a U.S. warship brought down an Iranian drone in the Strait of Hormuz. Now, that is a key transit point for much of the world's oil supply. And there are reports tonight that the Pentagon is sending 500 more troops to the region. And just today, Iran released video of a foreign oil tanker it seized over the weekend. It continues to hold the crew. Our David Martin is the only television correspondent traveling with the top U.S. commander in the Middle East. And David reports tonight from inside Saudi Arabia.
The downing took the U.S. and Iran another step down a collision course toward war. The amphibious ship Boxer was transiting the Strait of Hormuz when an Iranian drone came too close.
The Boxer took defensive action against an Iranian drone which had closed into a very, very near distance, approximately 1,000 yards, ignoring multiple calls to stand down, and was threatening the safety of the ship.
The downing came less than a month after Iran shot down an American drone, prompting the U.S. to prepare a retaliatory strike, which President Trump called off at the 11th hour. This comes amid reports the U.S. is sending more troops to the Persian Gulf. When I asked General Frank McKenzie, the top commander for the Middle East, about that today, he refused to comment.
We can't comment on ongoing deployments in the Central Command AOR.
According to the reports, U.S. troops would go into Prince Sultan Air Base in the middle of Saudi Arabia. All the other bases in the region where U.S. aircraft are currently located are along the rim of the Persian Gulf, making them easier targets for Iran. The Saudi base has a 10,000-foot runway, long enough to handle any American warplane, and plenty of room to park them. In 1990, on the eve of the first Gulf War, American warplanes were lined up wingtip to wingtip at Prince Sultan. But in 2003, the Saudis kicked the U.S. out because they didn't want any part in the invasion of Iraq.
Tonight, David Martin joins us from inside Saudi Arabia. And David, why would Saudi Arabia let U.S. troops back in now?
Because they fear war with Iran. In fact, you could say they are already at war with Iran. We were taken today to see the wreckage of Iranian-made missiles that have been fired at royal palaces and airports inside Saudi Arabia by Iranian-backed rebels in Yemen. The Saudis don't want to fight Iran alone, and by opening up Prince Sultan Air Base, they give the U.S. the ability to conduct a virtually unlimited buildup if events like today's shootdown spiral into war.
David Martin right there in Saudi Arabia. Thank you.